guys, how you doing? Check out old Dom here in his cap and gown. Mr. Graduate from high school. What are you doing?
Now I'm graduated.
Now he's graduated. All right.
That's right.
Okay, so he just threw his hat for everybody listening and not watching. He just threw his hat. So now he's graduated officially. He threw the hat. Okay, so, hey Dom, I got a good one for you this week.
All right, let's hear it, Coach.
Okay, so there's three guys playing golf.
Oh,
all right?
no.
It's an old guy, Jesus, and Moses. Okay? Now, they're teeing off. They've been playing for a little bit. They're teeing off. They got a long par 5. That means they have 5 shots to get it in the hole. But way up in front, just in front of them, about 150 yards out, is water, a water hazard. Okay? So, you know, guys being guys, we're trying to hit it over top of that, make sure we hit it over there. So, Moses goes first, and Moses hits it, and as it's heading towards the water, it looks like it's going in the water, and then Moses runs up, uses his Moses power, drives his golf club into the ground, and the waters part, and the ball goes right through and makes it through. Jesus and the old guy, they look at him and say, "Hey, nice shot, Moses." And then it's Jesus' turn. Jesus comes up. He hits the ball hard. And as it's heading up there, it's heading towards the water, just like Moses. But Jesus, being Jesus, held his hand out. And the ball landed on top of the water. And rolled forward, walked on water, and rolled right on up onto the fairway. The old guy's just watching it. Just watching it. He goes, "All right, boys, let me show you how it's done." Comes up, hits the ball, nice high, and then it bloop right in the water. And wouldn't you know, that ball sunk down, and then bam, it gets eaten by a fish and swallowed by a fish. And then out of the blue, out of nowhere, the fish comes up, and an eagle comes down, swipes the fish out of the water, and is flying around, and all of a sudden, the eagle drops the fish on the green. It hits the green, and the fish, the impact, makes the fish spit the ball out, and the ball spits out and rolls right towards the cup. Hole in one. On a par 5. Moses and Jesus look over at the old guy. Jesus shakes his head and says, "Well done, Dad." The old guy was God. Do you get it?
What does the fish and the eagle have to do with it?
God controls the fish and the eagle.
Oh. That wasn't really much of a joke, but a story thing.
It was a joke.
Alright, that was an interesting one. Welcome to Dom and the Coach.
Alright, y'all, we're back. We have a guest. It's been a couple weeks since we had a guest, and our guest is Little Nate. And we've mentioned Little Nate a few times. And don't worry, someday you'll meet Big Nate too. But Little Nate is with us, and you know, we love having him with us. And what's also really cool is he is also a coach. So Dom is with 2 coaches. So it could be Dom and the coaches today. But, you know, we'll see. So, going forward, we were asked, guys, what is your inspiration? What inspires you? Or bigger than that was the question of, who do you find inspires you to be a better person? Or who inspires you to want to do better and such? And so, that is our question of the week. So, we're going to give our top 3 answers on that. Who inspires us? Dom, you ready to go first?
I can, yeah. Alright, so my number 3 would have to be Big Nate.
Big Nate?
Yeah.
Okay.
just because of all the conversations I've had with him, not just geek stuff and nerd stuff, but like biblical conversations and just like other conversations like that. Just I don't know. I just enjoy talking to him, and he's an inspiration to me.
He's an inspiration to you. All right. So just pause that idea. Don mentioned a good thing, and I'm glad he brought it up. Before we got into this, the three of us talked. All three of us had the same number one, which was Jesus. And so we are followers of Jesus. And so because Jesus is all of our number ones, we decided that is a given. So who would be our top three from there? So Dom, all right, you mentioned Big Nate is your number three, number two.
Probably my grandfather.
Which one? You have two.
I know. Probably Pop.
Pop. Okay, why?
Just because before he passed, I just loved talking to him, and I loved spending the time I did with him.
Okay.
I don't know. I remember when I was younger, I really didn't spend much time, but when I was able to, those moments were very memorable to me.
All right. So but was there anything he did that inspired you?
I mean, he just lived his life, and like he changed, like was how he acted and everything. Just like was really good. I guess.
Okay. All right.
And like how he just was able to, despite where he came from, he was able to be like, I don't want any part of that, and he just lived his life. He lived a good life, and I'm glad that he is in heaven right now.
All right. There you go. Number one. Are you done playing with your nose? Do we need to fix your nose for you?
Believe it or not, you are my number one.
All right. I didn't see that coming.
I know we've had our ups and downs, but
Okay.
you inspire me just because of how grateful I am that you and Mom chose to adopt me. And so I want you to know, you both are my number one.
Okay. So Mom and the coach?
Yeah.
All right.
Just because of how much you sacrificed for me.
It's a really sweet moment that I
Yeah.
get to witness.
I did not see that coming. So lucky you, little Nate.
Build off that one.
Little Nate, your turn.
I can't follow up on that. Wow, that's tough to beat.
All right.
But I don't have any rankings for mine, because all three of them are family, but they're three important people in my life. I hope that's okay.
Yeah.
It's not 1, 2, 3.
We can work around that.
But I have three different areas that each of them have influenced me or inspired me.
You know what's great is when our guests come on, our ideas and rules. Let's go out there.
Yeah.
All right.
It's hard
It's
to
okay.
rank people's impact in
Yeah,
my life.
that's true.
It's tough.
All right.
But I would say, so the first person that comes to mind is my brother, who's closest to me in age, Sam. He's inspired me a lot in just the way that he builds relationships and the way that he impacts people and the way that he prioritizes that. And that was always an inspiration for me growing up to look up to be like, okay, I see the way he impacts people and the way that they respond to him, and that's something that I strive to do in my own life too. So for me, he's always been an inspiration in the relational aspect of my life. And then Joe, my other brother, is another inspiration to me, and he's older than me, so he has a bigger family, he has kids as well, so to me he's been more of that inspiration of just sustaining your family and caring for your family, and like what I want to strive to be eventually as well. So that's always been an inspiration for me.
So you have Sam, who's just above you, and then Joe, who's
older.
older.
He's
Okay,
the oldest.
got it.
And then my father as well. He's a big inspiration for me. Just how to lead in wisdom, how to prioritize your faith, and how to love your family diligently. So all three of them, all a big part of my family, have been a huge inspiration to me.
All right.
Thank you for sharing.
Would you say that they have helped shape you into who you are?
Oh yeah, 100%. All of those different aspects, all of them have been just mentors to me at certain points in my life, or just the advice that they've given me. Always people that I want to talk to and hear what they have to say and the advice that they can give me.
All right. Very cool. All right. So I appreciate that, little Nate. So my list, it was extremely difficult for me to narrow down into one person over another person, or vice versa. But by far, top three, maybe groups as I'm going to say it. Number three would have to be. It might sound a little cliche being a coach, but my athletes have all inspired me. My athletes that I've coached, and you know what? I'm going to throw in there also a lot of the students that I've taught as well. Not all of them, but a lot of them, and a lot of the athletes that I've coached. Not all of them, but a lot of them, because there's so many times that I'll go out with a plan, and plans change. You've got to be flexible in life because life.
Right.
Like we talked about last week, there is no normal life. It's just life. It just happens. And so because of it, when things don't go exactly to plan, to watch these young adults just kind of do things differently, they inspire me to want to be a better person and want to be a better coach for them, and to have the flexibility to be able to encourage them and just put them in the right places in order to get the most success out of whatever they're doing. And as many of them have found out, I see my athletes as a part of my family, where I'd go to bat for all of them. And yeah, I just love them. They inspire me to want to be better. My next group, or my next couple people, two people, would have to be my own parents. Nina and Pop, we've talked about them before. Nina and Pop. And I'd also throw in there also my wife's parents too. Pop and my mom, that we've talked about too. Just because they've inspired me just to watch how they have all just taken their families and turned them into, or let me pull that back, taken their relationship, turned them into families, and then into legacies as well. And just to see how they raised, like my parents raised me, and my wife's parents raised her, and siblings as well. Just taking whatever they had and making it into something even better for us all. It's very, very inspiring to me. And I look up to them, and just like Lil Nate said, shape me into the person who I am and such. And then number one, both Dom and Kay have inspired me greatly. And you guys know that Dom had battled cancer and is a survivor, and I know a fighter. So, he deals every day with NF. And Kay has had storms in her life also, and man, she comes out a warrior. I mean, she is an absolute warrior. Not only on lacrosse field or coaching or playing basketball and such, but just in every aspect. I've always seen her just process things through and get to the top of where she needs to be. So just an absolute warrior. So they inspire me to be a better dad to them, but also just a better person of just don't quit, and such. And so now I am going to throw in there an honorable mention. Okay, do you know who my honorable mention would be?
Your wife.
Darn tootin'. And my honorable mention might be in the top of the list, but I needed the three. But yeah, my wife, Mom, who in our very first episode yelled out, "You're wrong!" And so, second episode.
The whole
pretzel salad.
pretzel salad, which
Yeah.
we're actually gonna. We should put the recipe in.
We're not doing that right now. We'll do that some other time. So, but
I'll link it down below.
But my wife, she sees in me things that I don't see in myself. And so when she tells me these things, or when she talks to others about me, it is really inspiring, and I just want to be the best I can for her as well. So, but yeah, I would say honorable mention, but that is my favorite honorable mention of all time. So, but yeah, we kind of went a little serious with this, but when you're talking about things that inspire you, I think you do have to get a little bit serious.
Yeah, I agree.
we'll get back to comedy here in a little bit. And along with that, you know, you should ask yourself what inspires you and where do you want to see yourself and what do you want to do to build yourself into a better person. And I mean, literally last week we talked about that quote of "There's no normal life, there's just life" that Doc Holliday said in Tombstone. And it's been ringing in my head all week long, so much so where I've told other people, is just, you know, this life that we have, it's just, it's not a normal life. There's no such thing as a normal life. It's just life. And so just, you know, make it the best you can. Always make it the best you can. So, all right, little Nate, well, we appreciate you joining us for our top 5, top 3.
Thanks for having me on.
Yeah.
What an honor.
Absolutely.
What an honor.
Absolutely.
Now, we're going to try and bring back little Nate in the future to get into a Star Wars conversation. Because he is definitely a part of the Star Wars
We might
world.
even get the Nates in
Oh.
that one.
Dom Coach and the Nates. That might be one where I just sit and just go deep on that one. So, all right, Dom, do you have anything else for little Nate? All right,
Not yet. Maybe in a future episode.
maybe in a future episode. All right, we'll be right back. All right, y'all. So we're back, and we just thank little Nate for joining us. And truth be told, we didn't say this when he was in here, but little Nate is Kay's fiance, so we love him. We're very excited for him to join our family, and so that's really kind of cool, right? To have him. Yeah, to have him.
I agree.
All right. 2 thumbs up. Oh, 3 thumbs up. Okay, cool. All right, so question of the day, Dom.
All right.
What makes you laugh?
What makes me laugh? Are we talking like in general, or are we talking scientific terms?
Why are you whispering?
Are we talking like generally, like why do I laugh, or like scientifically, like what makes you laugh?
I don't care about scientifically. What makes you laugh?
Jokes that I find funny. I don't know.
Jokes you find funny. Do you ever find like people funny?
Yeah, if they do something stupid, like if someone falls, I'm gonna laugh.
You're gonna laugh. You're not gonna see if they're okay.
Oh, no. I'll laugh and then run over and see if they're okay, because I know they would do the same for me.
So like when you fall down, it's okay for someone to laugh at you?
If they laugh and then come make sure I'm okay, we're cool. And they just sit there and laugh. They just...
You see? I have it.
I don't know what makes you laugh.
No, I have it now recorded, both on camera and now recording, that it's okay to laugh at Dom when he falls, as long as we get up and go to make sure.
Nope. That's cat.
No.
Stop flexing.
Here we go. I'm serious. So, like, what other than watching somebody fall?
Okay, if someone farts, if it's like silent,
Uh,
and someone just rips one.
How's that silent?
No, if you're in a silent room.
Oh, it's nice and
And
quiet.
someone's in the distance, and they just rip one.
Okay.
I'm gonna laugh.
All right, that's true. All right, so
But if it's myself, I'm gonna be embarrassed.
okay, that thank goodness for that. All right.
Say you were to do it, you're gonna shoot me along going, Dom, why'd you fart? But then
Right.
you're holding back laughter.
Okay, that's true. That's true. All right, what else? So we have goofy jokes, silly jokes, you falling, or no, other people falling, someone passing gas. Anything else?
I don't know. I mean, I laugh at a lot of things.
Like movies and such.
Yeah, like, but those are jokes in the movies. Something like that. I don't know.
Okay. And the reason I ask that is it's simple. Is just there's things that we do in life that we experience in life that I don't think we think about too often, but we laugh and such. And so I mean there are times at school when I'm teaching my classrooms and such where life is just happening and I find myself just kind of laughing on the inside. And yes, by the way, every once in a while, if it's extremely quiet or something, and someone like rips one out or something like that, the teenager in me, I go back to it immediately. I'm like, oh my god, someone just farted. or I don't know why, But there's sometimes when people say things, every once in a while, like I'll hear somebody make a comment like, "Oh, by the way, the other day, I had to go do something," and then I'll be like, "Oh my gosh, the person said doo doo," and it's just, and it's just really kind of silly and immature. But I'll find myself laughing and holding back laughter and such. So it's a silly world, but you know what? We're all born with this laughter. We're all born with a sense of humor. Some people's sense of humor is a lot better than others.
Yeah.
But anyway, I wanted to know. I wanted to know what makes you laugh. And now I know when Dom falls. I can laugh at him as long as I come running over to make sure he's okay.
Yeah. If I fall, you can laugh, because Lord knows I'm probably going to laugh too. I fell a couple times this year. I got up and I'm just laughing like I got hit in the face with a baseball bat. And I tried to start laughing, but it hurt so bad I couldn't.
Okay, let's unpack that real quick.
Because it was my own fault. I was being a dumb donkey.
Where were you? What? Where were you that you got hit in the head with a baseball
I
bat?
thought I told you this, but okay. I was in team sports.
Which was a class? PE class? Okay, team sports.
And the kid who was swinging wasn't paying attention in the middle of the walkway to go out to the field. I didn't want to play that day, but my teacher was like, "Come on, Dom, go play." And I was like, "Okay, fine."
So wait, you're all walking out to the field?
No. There was already people playing, and I was sitting and talking to my friend. And then my teacher was like, "Come on, Dom. They need 2 more people. I'm going to play, and then can you go play on the other team?" I was like, "All right, fine." And so I go to walk out, and I saw the kid in the corner of my eye.
So you were outside, but you were going out into the field.
Right, I was walking. Yes, this was on the softball field. So here's the fence.
Was it? Wait. We don't need that. Was he in the batter's box?
No.
He was just on the side swinging the bat?
He was inside the fence. There might have been a line.
Was he getting ready to go hit?
He was practicing.
He was practicing. Okay, he was practicing swinging on the inside of the fence.
And
you go on the other side.
I literally walk in, picked up a glove, bam! I literally went, boom! And it was like...
Was it a full swing?
I would say half a swing.
Okay, all right, so you got hit in the nose? In the mouth?
Right here.
Oh my gosh, right on the tip of the nose.
It hurt.
Oh my gosh.
And I tried laughing. Everyone was like, "Tom, are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah." And his blood's just dripping everywhere.
Wow, that's crazy. I knew you got hit in the head with something, but a baseball bat.
Yeah.
That actually answers a lot of questions. I'm just teasing. You're fine.
Because of it, I've had like 7 nosebleeds since.
That's okay. That doesn't answer those questions.
I never get nosebleeds.
Okay. No one needs to know about nosebleeds.
Probably 10.
All right. Nobody needs to know that.
Okay,
They don't care about
say,
that.
I know you have one. Have them.
Yeah, but I didn't get hit in the face with a baseball bat.
Okay, but okay.
Okay, we're gonna move along. So, all right. I'm glad we heard that story. Okay, so we do need to remind you guys about our 2 sponsors.
Yes.
All right.
Tim's Decaling. What's the...
Tim's Detailing. No, I have his card.
Decaling.
Decaling. No, it's not decaling.
Finish detailing. Spotless finish detailing.
Spotless Finish Detailing. And we'll also put that link in our it's a Instagram link.
And then we'll put that one for Expense Apparel as well.
I'm gonna get a bigger card too. But
all right.
But
and then
thank you, Tim, for joining us, and also for Expense Apparel.
Yes.
Mention Dom the Coach and get $5 off, or really just go talk to him. Go see his Instagram page and see what merch he's got, and get in touch with him at what is that? Expense Apparel.
Yeah, and then a couple of numbers. I don't know what his Instagram is.
A couple
I
numbers.
know. I linked it in the last.
We'll link
episode.
it again, but we thank both of those guys.
Yeah.
Great guys, great young men, and so I'm grateful for them, and I appreciate that they want to be a part of the Dom and the Coach family as well. So,
Yes.
all right, look, we appreciate you all. Congratulations on graduating.
One more thing to say.
Yes.
I want to thank everyone. I was looking at the analytics past couple weeks, and I want to thank everyone who watched my stop motion.
Oh, yeah.
Because for me, because I'm planning on starting a channel for my stop motion some point in the next couple weeks.
We'll have a link.
Or something. And he didn't realize this, but for me, this was a test to see if people would actually find it interesting. And clearly people do, because over 250 people viewed it
In a week?
in 2 weeks.
Oh, in 2 weeks. That's
And
a
to
lot.
me, I was like,
And I
okay.
and I know he can do better too. So
And that was probably my worst one. I spelled Obi-Wan wrong.
that's
Like,
terrible.
I'm surprised I didn't get comments saying, you spelled Obi-Wan Kenobi wrong. That's not how they fought. No. But again, it was my own
Yeah.
interpretation. So Obi-Wan in that universe is spelled that way.
I'll be one.
I'll be one.
All right, sure. I'll be
But
one.
okay.
That wasn't
But we just want to thank you for reminding y'all to like, hit subscribe, and share
Yep.
to everyone.
Like, subscribe, share, and send it to friends. Send it to family.
Yes.
And if you know any of the people that we said that we find inspiring, let them know. So make sure you hit share and send it to me.
Yeah.
And I'll send it to you.
Okay.
All right. Hey, y'all. We really appreciate you all paying attention, sticking with us. We're loving this. And as we're about to enter the summer, we've had a lot of people reach out and say they want to be on with us. And so we're just very excited for this summer. Excited for old Dom here, who has graduated and free and clear of high school.
Yes.
And we're going to make sure he works all summer long, keep him busy, and so he can start off on the right foot in the fall with schooling and pursuing his career. So everybody, look, until we talk to you again, thank you for the love. Thank you for your support. And if there's anything we can do for you, if there's anything we can answer for you, hit that comment section, or you know how to reach us. And we're also on Instagram. You can reach us there too. Make sure you link us there too. And,
Okay, I will.
And you know what? Just thanks again to little Nate joining us today. And thank you to Chopticon High School for
Yes.
helping educate Dom and Kay, because she attended there too, and both graduated from Chop. And let's just keep going forward, man. Just keep going forward, and y'all have a wonderful day. Much love.